humanity is actually losing its humanness. And this is due to segregation. We are doing what God Himself did not do. God, who created us, had His reason and His purpose for why we are here. And we as humans have decided that we want to segregate. God is not segregating. He allows His sun to shine on the wicked, on the evil, and on the good. The same goes for rain. It falls on everyone. Everyone plants and everyone harvests. There is no one who will say, because I am a bad person, when I plant something, it will not grow. So God is not segregating. Why? Because He loves the world. The Bible keeps saying, for God so loved the world. And I keep repeating this, that place didn't say God loves Christians or God loves children of God. He said the world. The world means everyone in the world. God did not segregate. But we as humans have decided to segregate. We've shared ourselves into clusters. Muslims, Christians, Hindus, atheists, and all sorts. And these clusters that we created became the reason for the problems we are facing today. The worst of all is class segregation. We segregate, we say the rich, the poor, the educated, the uneducated, and all of that. And this has caused a lot of harm than good. Because of this segregation, no one seems to care about the other person. Whoever belongs to the other cluster, that's your problem. And that is why in Nigeria every day for years now, we hear they bomb a community. And in that community, for every time that happens, orphans abound. Fresh orphans available. Widows, widowers, homeless people are all over the place. But because that community that has been bombed, or the community that a clash just happened and there are thousands of deaths and homeless people and orphans, because that community is not part of our cluster. They don't speak our language. It doesn't concern us. The next morning, if you hear 1,000 people died today, tomorrow you wake up, pray with your family. Father, thank you for this day. Thank you for a roof over our heads. Thank you for clothes on our back. Thank you for food on our table. We take your bath. We knot a good tie. And we ladies will put on a very good makeup, do our hair very lovely, and we go out. And life is normal for you. And you go out like nothing happened. Like nothing happened. Let's say a bomb blew in a community. And then the next morning we all go out like nothing happened. Why? Because that bomb did not happen in your village. It is not in your state. And people that died, you feel you're not related to them in any way. They are not in your cluster. Therefore, your life goes on as normal. You don't spare a thought. Not one thought. In fact, the most we've been doing, I know that we are all trying to make sense of all the happenings around. The most we do with them is sometimes we even turn them to comedy. We laugh about it. They say a corpse is like a log of wood when it's not related to you. Why should it be so? We've lost over 5,000, 10,000 lives in just a couple of years. But every single day we are all going about our normal lives. Those going to their offices are going to their offices. Those going for their businesses are going for their businesses. Life is normal, like nothing is happening. If we love ourselves and try not to create these barriers, then we'll look at it differently. Then it will hurt you when you hear that a bomb blew somewhere and 20 people died, 30 people died. You will feel hurt. You will spare a thought. If not for any other thing, you will spare a thought for the widows that has been produced, the orphans, the homeless. These people, they would have lost their means of livelihood. No food to eat, no farm to go to, nothing. Just for that, they are also human. And the less we continue to care about other humans, the more we are losing what makes us humans in the first place. We are losing compassion because we are created in the image of God. And God is love. God is compassionate. God is affectionate. God cares about everybody. Every single person, whether you are good, you are evil, or whatever, God cares about you. He cares about what happens to you. He cares about what happened to your family. How did we get here? Most times I wake up in the morning and I think about it. I would have seen this in the news. Oh, 100 people died in so place. And then I'll go to other sites and see people going about their normal business. And I ask myself, how did we get here? How did we get here? How did our society become so loveless? How did we get to this point where we don't care about the other person, where we don't care about what happens to the other person? How? How did we lose what makes us human? How did we lose our compassion? How did we lose the love? How did we lose our affection for the next person? Dear friends, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying you should not be happy. I'm not saying you should not live your life. I'm not saying you shouldn't do things that make you happy and make you who you are. That's not what I'm saying. All I'm saying is that in the midst of all your happiness, try to make someone else happy. Bring someone into your world. Make someone as happy as you have been. Whatever it is you're doing that is making you happy, know that there's someone else in your neighborhood that is so sad that happiness could help. If that person was suicidal, or because the person is depressed, abandoned, or lonely, that your happiness could be infectious, and that your happiness would help. So I'm saying, bring someone up to your world. Hold someone's hands. That is all we are saying in this initiative. Hold someone's hands. Because with the way things are going in this our country, if we all decide to live our lives just me, myself, my family, my relatives, my friends, only us in our cluster, we are the only ones that should be happy. If we all decide to live like that, we are going to lose so many lives. And these lives, we are going to lose them not because of gunshots, not because of kidnap, not because of ritual killing. A lot of people will be lost through hunger. A lot will be lost through sicknesses that can be treated. Little things that just because they can't afford it. Malaria kills people just because they can't afford to buy drugs. You don't want to lose so many people in this season for things that you have in your kitchen. Sometimes it might be even something you don't really need. And then there's someone else, there's another family who needs it and they will die because they can't get it. That is all we are saying in this initiative. Look out for someone. Don't let this season be about you. The society is heated up so much. There's so much hate all over the place. The society is so loveless. People are killing each other without batting an eye. And we are saying it should not be so. Tell yourself it's no longer all about me. If I must survive this period, and we all will make it to the other side. Because Nigeria will be great again. Mark my words. Nigeria will be great again. Nigeria will be safe again. Nigeria will be good again. All we are saying is hold someone's hands. Let's cross this Rubicon. Let's cross this period and get to the other side. And if you do that, I'm so sure even you will be happy with yourself. It's so when you do something for someone that is not related to you, there's some kind of fulfillment it brings. There's a joy it brings. That is what I'm asking you to experience. And if you do so, I'm so sure you'll be happy with yourself. Thank you so much once again for joining us on this channel. I pray that you love us, you subscribe to what we are doing, you like our videos, you comment, and you share, most importantly, because we are getting to that point where we are saying we will be asking people to send in videos, phone numbers, people that need help, but we need verifications anyway. We are working on our website where you can go and put in all the information for those who will be needing help. Those you can't help, before you send, make sure you have tried. For those who need things that you cannot afford, or things that you don't have, or things you cannot get around, you send to us. And from this point, we will do something about it. And like I said, it's not about me. It's not a one-person thing. We are saying Igwe, BK. God bless you.